Okay. Finally. I am so sorry that I am as late as I am. I was trying to fix my game of Darkness Within. I think I did, but it does mean that it took me a while, like quite a bit of replaying to try to get everything back up to where it was. So hopefully this doesn't end up being too late for everybody and people will be able to make it. Um, yeah, it's not the time I wanted to start. I thought I might be 15 minutes late or something, but the problem was in trying to catch up, I'd forgotten there were certain places where there was a cutscene and it took a certain amount of time. Like usually, for example, if there's a phone call, let's say between the protagonist and say Arthur, I can click, like left mouse button over and over and over again, and just really fast speed through the dialogue. But there are certain scenes where you can't do that. There are certain scenes where you just have to let them talk at their normal casual speed and then click only when you have some option, some menu that's presented. Additionally, a lot of the clues I was trying to rehash, right? So we'd have a fixed version of the game, were such where I would have to hunt through a bunch of text, try to find a specific term. And sometimes the term was used multiple times. And if I chose the wrong one, it wouldn't trigger a clue. So, for example, there was one clue that I was supposed to underline called Genius Loki, like the special areas with force or something within the house, right? And there are at least two places where that's mentioned. The first one I found was the incorrect one. That was where Ivar had complained to Clarkfield saying, dude, you're wrecking the genius Loki of the house or whatever. That was not the one I needed. So then I had to go back and hunt however far back again. Just kept going back through page after page again until I found the first reference to that, and that was the one I needed to have underlined. So it was considerably more time consuming than I had hoped. I mean, it is what it is. It's not like a whole lot I'm gonna do to change it, but it does mean that there was unanticipated time that I had to spend trying to get all caught back up again. So I apologize about that. Okay, so. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Give me a sec. I forgot. I am supposed to actually close this first. I'm supposed to have this on the background, and I do. Which one was it? This one? I think this is the one I want. If it doesn't show the screen well enough, then I will. No, it's not enough. Hang on. Okay, we're not quite there. So if it's not that one, is it maybe this one instead? Could be. It's always a little difficult for me to tell with something like this. Be able to see really where I'm going to get the best picture. Okay, that's correct. Okay, that fills the entire, although to move my software again, because again, this is one of those games that shifts graphically. It shifts things over. So even though I have a second monitor that I typically use when I game, that can get shifted out of visible area. Okay, I should be okay now, I think. Okay, so I saved here. This is the last spot I was just before starting the stream. This is where I don't know if this is where the problem was. I feel like there were some other small problems going through. But this is where I first noticed there was a problem. After I tried for a long enough time and ended up getting stuck, I backed up and, like I'd mentioned, I think previously, asked somebody online who had written a walkthrough for this game, said, hey, I'm stuck here. I can't seem to figure out how to move on. I apparently missed the 5th, number 5, nightmare or dream that our protagonist has. And so I had to replay up through to this point where we've not yet opened this statue, this wooden statue. We've got all the stuff to do it, but we haven't actually opened it yet. I had to replay back up to this point again so that we can do this, and then it will trigger the 5th nightmare, which is important because we've asked Arthur already if he could investigate that phone number, the K9er79er Alpha Beta Charlie, whatever code number we found. This one here, I'll show you. It's the 3rd. The 3rd or the 4th. One of these has. Oh no, we have it's in our think panel actually. Hey, Silua, welcome. Sorry about being all late and stuff. Is this his office? Yeah. No. Residence. Was it? Maybe it's others? I don't know. So, anyway, we have that, like, oh, the clue doesn't show up here anymore because we already called the number, of course. So we have this phone number, right? There had been an encrypted phone number, like KG79A25 or whatever it was. Anyway, and so we used that, plugged that into our cell phone, and we called the number and nobody answered. So we asked Arthur to investigate, to do research on that number, right? We'd done that before. Oh, nice. Good. I'm glad. We had that number previously, before I replayed everything and corrected my game. Okay? That's why I was late. I was finishing the last part to finish correcting my game, so that we're fixed, hopefully. Anyway, in the bad copy of, or like the bad version of the game where we had messed up something in the past, okay, we already had called that phone number, and then we did not get an answer then or now, and then we called Arthur on our cell phone and asked him if he could investigate whose number that would be. We never, in the old playthrough, which is only like, you know, I had played it just before heading out to visit my father, right, for those few weeks. Anyway, so in the old playthrough, Arthur never, ever, ever, ever called us back with information on the phone number. The reason is, apparently, after, again, like I talked to this guy who wrote a walkthrough, didn't really read through the walkthrough, but I talked to him, and he said, oh yeah, well, so after you have this wooden statue, after you open this, when you leave this room, Arthur, or our character, is supposed to get kind of lightheaded and fall unconscious. And then we have the 5th, so nightmare number 5. And that never happened for us. And after that nightmare, that's then when Arthur calls us back with information. So since we never had that nightmare trigger, we never got the call from Arthur. So other things worked, like being able to go to that cemetery, but we never got that phone call which is not great, but I mean, it is what it is. So I had to replay to catch back up to this part. I followed, because we've already played up to here anyway, I followed his walkthrough to get to this point. There are a few things I would note that we had missed previously. In the notes, where is it? Oh, it's back at the creepy cabin Ivar Bergen has. You remember that one where we almost got caught and we had to hide in a room for a little bit, and there was like the putty that we got the symbols off the anyway, bunch of that kind of stuff, right? So back at that cabin, there's a note that we did not get previously, where basically they talk about friends among the police. And I had apparently missed underlining that, or I'd underlined the wrong part of that or something. So I missed that clue. That was an important clue because that tells us that this group, Ivar and Clark Field and Christopher Drayden, who was another one of the group. Anyway, this whole group of people that have their little conspiracy cultists thing going on. Those guys apparently have connections in the police force, so the police are turning a blind eye and not arresting them for doing anything that they're doing. Something along those lines. Anyway, so that was an important clue we missed. Also, do you remember when a long time ago, when we had been at Clark Field's residence, so here, okay, and we went downstairs in the well, and when we started to leave the well, we heard the noises, and our character freaked out, and we had to get out of there, and we got out of the well, went through the door, locked the door, we're never going back in there, and then we continued to go outside, back home, and went to sleep, because we were not feeling well. Well, there was a nightmare from that. During that nightmare, there was an extra thing that we didn't see, which was, well, a couple things, actually. A minor thing that I don't think is important, but if we go back to the bedroom, or to the bathroom, we open the medicine cabinet, there was a little insect there during the nightmare. That did not really give us a clue or something, but it was something new, so I figured I'd fill you in on that. But the important thing is that we were supposed to try to leave the apartment, which I did initially, but then we were supposed to click a couple of different times to try to go down the hall, and then go back to our bed, and then go out again and click a couple of times down the hall. Like, as if I'm supposed to understand that that's something I had to do, but it was something I had to do. So anyway, but clicking several times down the hall where it's all dark in the nightmare, right? So we go out in the nightmare, we're in our apartment, we leave our apartment still in the nightmare, see a dark hall, click down the dark hall, he says some stuff, click the dark hall again, he says some more stuff, click it one more time, he says some more stuff, we go back inside, back to our bed. We do not go to sleep though. Once we get back, we see that the radio is on. We turn the radio off. Then we go back. Then we hear the knocking again, because we heard the knocking. That's why we went out in the first place. So we turn the radio off. We hear more knocking. We go back to the hall again. The knocking stopped. We click on the darkness. He says something. Click on the darkness again. He says something. And then we get a clue. I think it's a clue. I don't think it's an achievement. It might be both. Anyway, there's something happens once you do that. By doing that, you actually get an additional piece of dialogue that we did not get before. So I'm going to show you that right now by reloading back a couple of saves, and then we'll load back to where we just were. Not here, that's before. I think this is, yeah, because we're about to leave the place. And that's when we get, that's fine. And that's when we get confronted. Okay, so I'm going to play this because there's new dialogue that's different. We did not have this dialogue before because we did not get that experience with trying to go into the darkness of the hall. Very strange that it's connected, but it is. So we're going to do that instead. Okay? Oh, also, there was here in the bathroom the next morning. So after that nightmare, the very next morning, in the bathroom, we take our medicine. But then in the laundry basket, there was a paper note that I had missed as well. So I'm going to read that paper note first. Then we're going to leave, have the new dialogue. Then I think pretty much everything else was the same. So I'll just reload back to that save where I just was. Okay, so let's read this first. Small strange piece of paper I found in my bathroom. I don't know where it came from. 10/11/2011, meeting at the cabin after midnight, Gerald. Okay? That's important because this, so it's a combination. So like I said, you have to click the hallway several times while you're in the nightmare. That allows this note to show up. Then, because I was in the bathroom previously and never saw this note before. So clicking several times on the hall allows this note to show up. When this note shows up in that laundry basket in the bathroom, or in the WC, then you click the note and get it in your inventory. This, then when you read it, gives you an like a clue or whatever about this, which allows this new dialogue. So, all right, so that's what this is. Gerald. Somebody named Gerald is another member of their group, apparently. So if Gerald is a code name, then we don't know. But if Gerald is not a code name, then we might have a better idea of GB. That's actually something I didn't even think about. Interesting. Okay, well, let's do this first. Then I'm going to load that last save. We're not going to do the statue quite yet because I'm going to come back here and see if I can underline in their letters up on the top room. See if I can underline in those letters GB, because Geralt should be related to GB, right? But I don't know. So we'll see if that even ends up being a thing. And if that does nothing, then we'll just one more time load and just be right back to where that statue was. Either way is fine with me. But I just figured. Okay. So this part you've seen before.
Lorraine, I wasn't expecting you so soon. Didn't you get the note?
He's got me cornered. But who is he? He acts as though he knows me, but I have never met him before. Why does he seem to know me? The note. He must mean the one I found at home.
I guess our name is Lorraine. That's what I take away from this, but... Okay, so if you say no... Well, two things. One, in my original playthrough, I only had these bottom two options. If you say what note, he thinks you're not who he thinks you are, and so he kills you, and that's game over. If I say no, which is what I said in the previous playthrough, then he basically says, well, you're supposed to get a note. It was left for you at your place. Well, anyway, here are the keys, and then he gives us the keys. But because of that extra note that we got, we actually are able to say, oh yeah, you left that note. This is the new dialogue option.
You left that note?
So you did find it. So why did you come here this early?
You have found a secret.
Mr. Dredden.
Then you're going to be disappointed. He disappeared after his exploration of Mundaun Cemetery. Not to worry, though. We'll take care of this situation.
Oh, right.
Anyway, at least this is a lucky coincidence. I realize I've forgotten to give you the key.
Time to get out of here before my luck runs out. Okay, thanks. I'll be leaving now.
Okay, Lorraine. Be careful.
All right. And we had the strange man before as well. Just not, he recognized me, but how? I'll never seen him before. How could he know me? Where did he come from? He wasn't in any of the rooms I've checked. Okay. So, that was the special, like the secret unlocked was about Mr. Dredden. We did not ask him about Mr. Dredden previously. And that was in one of the notes. I think it's one of the recording notes. So it's actually at Clarkfield's place. So a couple of things to investigate back there now. Oh yeah. I was not going to do it this way. I was going to reload. That's fine. I'll pause. I mean, once we're back here, we'll just feel exhausted, been through a lot today, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we'll load back here now. This one. Yep. So that was a new thing. That was kind of, to me, that's kind of a bigger new thing. Because, so let's go over here to where we can look at more notes. Out, upstairs, and to his library. Whoops, if I can click correctly. So over here, got this in-out box where he has notes about his recordings, his tape recordings. I believe in here has Mr. Dredden. Yeah, Christopher T. Dredden. So this was something we knew before. We had this underlined also, but there was never the tie in talking with that strange man that was just at Ivar's cabin. That's the first thing. The second thing was, what was I gonna look up again? Oh, right. I was not gonna, so I was gonna look that up, but also not here, but in the letters back at Ivar's place. So let's head there now. Yep. Okay. So let's go back to the cabin. Go over here. Upstairs, that top room, not the attic, not this, but this room up here. This is the one we want. So there are the letters over here in the drawer. Okay, so I don't remember which one. Let's just look. So Ivar Bergen, of course. D-E-G is not correct. There was, though, here is that number, that obscured telephone number. EBJD, no. I want a G, something. I don't remember now. Let me see. Yeah, that's another name also, not the one we're looking for. Second one. I don't remember. I could have sworn one of these places. Well, there's Christopher Dredden. So we could look and see if there's any kind of a... See, that's JD or whatever. That's going to be incorrect, right? But if there's a Christopher Dredden or something, that's something we could look for as well. But I thought there was going to be... Or there might be. I don't know if there is, but I thought there might be. Maybe not. So not in there. There's also this roll top over here. And there is up in the attic. We could try the attic as well. I could have sworn it would be here, but maybe not. like I had said before, I only replayed up to the point where we failed to get that nightmare. So all the rest of this stuff I'm still doing blind. Like, I don't know if there's anything more on these I need to underline. Underline IB is Ivar Bergen. Wooden sculptures Mr. Kerwin obtained from Africa. So he thinks this could be Loth Nolder, maybe. Could have sworn there was... What was... Let's see, I talked about being upstairs there. So not here. Maybe up here? I'm trying to remember what I was thinking of before. No, I don't know. I don't know now. There was a thought I had, but I'm not seeing, because I'm pretty sure it would be what I would see would have a, you know, an initial of a G or something. There was the D-G, like D-E-G, but that's not... Oh, one thing we marked in this that we did not mark before was this, that he became contorted and deformed. Yeah. See, this is the person who visited Africa. He talks about becoming contorted and deformed. And when you go over to the last set of notes, is that the where it is? Maybe not. I don't know. Well, anyway, we found more stuff. Let's just go back. I don't even remember now what I was going to look at potentially. All right, so we did this before, the sticks puzzle, right? So what I need to do is grab one of these. I think I do it this way. If this is wrong, I'll just reload, but I think this is right. And then the bottom middle, and then the top right here. No. Oh, it took it back? Oh, that's not what I want. Nope, I must have it wrong. So maybe it's the reverse? Because I seem to remember them being offset from each other. Pretty sure. Okay, hang on. Let me consult the walkthrough, my cheat sheet here for a second. Oh, that's how they're offset. Okay, I understand. All right. Let me do this again. This. That. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, I was off by one. My mistake. Okay. So here, and now the bottom right. There we go. I think the mechanism holding the cover released it. Okay, so we get a bug. We get the leaves. Okay. Cannot pull these out now. That's fine, though. Okay. Now, so if everything is correct, when I leave here, I'm supposed to fall unconscious and have another nightmare. There we go. He's starting to sway, right? The camera's doing this. I don't feel so well. What is happening to me? Uh-oh. Okay. Finally, we're going to get the 5th nightmare that I missed. Very good. Are we back at our apartment or something? No. It's a different style door for sure. Interesting. Okay. Let me keep a working save of this new nightmare just so that we... Six, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's examine stuff. So it looks like this is an old time, like maybe an 1800s, 19th century building of some kind. There's some sounds issuing behind the door. Don't want to go inside, okay? Here again. Well, I feel like I missed something. Hang on. It's the reason I keep a working copy. Let's reload and see if there are other things to examine first before we move on. Okay, there are sounds coming from behind the door. Don't want to go inside. Okay. Do not go there yet. Let's go this way. Can't really examine anything. Just kind of can see it in general. So really it's, can you go the different ways? Interesting. There's like sunlight, but it feels more like, or it feels like sunlight coming through here, but it looks to me more like moonlight than sunlight. Interesting. Okay, this one. What a beautiful room. Reminds me of somewhere. Okay, so we did have more to explore here. I don't know what this means, if this means anything good or bad or whatever, but we've got it. Can't go any farther down, so I cannot look at like the table or these drawers here, apparently. There's something over there we can examine. Let's see. Windows, nothing out there, just clouds. Okay, that whole thing is the same. Okay, seems like this. It's locked. Oh. Okay. Supposed to movies to do what? Okay, those go faster when you click more on them directly. This. I probably want to line them up with that, though, honestly. Which means what? Something more like this. Let's go up, back. Oops. Correct. This one. There we go. Lord of the Rings achievement unlocked. My webcam's blocking it on the stream, so you can't see where the achievement shows up, but... Okay, so that was just an achievement. Literally nothing else. I was hoping there was going to be a clue or something, but I guess we are in a nightmare, so maybe it's not that useful. Okay, well, that's how you do the rings puzzle anyway, I guess. Fantastic. Oh, we get Dreamcatcher. Is this my Dreamcatcher? So there was something more. We were able to get that. Very nice. I mean, I don't know what that's going to do for us, but it's something in my inventory now, so it'll be useful. Probably within this nightmare. Okay. Okay, so nothing new with that. Okay. I'm going to save it again just so I don't have to redo that puzzle if something goes amiss. Okay. And then we go across. Interesting. So this is a big missing room. Half the room is missing. Yeah, see, it's not exactly sunny out. It's like stormy. Well, I was thinking it was moonlight, but either way, it's definitely not. That black vortex devouring this place piece by piece. It's the nothing! Atreyu is gonna come out with writing Artax and stuff. Monmouth. Alright, see you at the next stream. Take care. Sorry I started so late, but have fun. Okay. Yeah, that whole thing is that. Okay. So apparently we're in the never-ending story, I guess. Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll just go back to our hallway. I don't think there's anything else in here. I've already tried looking at everything, examining all the things around here. No. That room, we got the ring puzzle solved and got our dream catcher. That room, there's only one thing to observe. Everything else is just missing walls and ceiling from the room or whatever. Here, he doesn't want to go in there. Some sounds issuing behind the door, and he doesn't want to go there. So the only other option is this. So we'll do this. Okay. Here again. Oh, so this does just go straight back over. So we don't have to, or like we're not like stuck in this now. We could potentially have gone back. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't think we need to go back though. Like I said, I think we've pretty much finished what was there. Oh, interesting. This is my room, but it's different. Interesting. And this is not normally the position of our room either, right? Normally we went to the middle two doors of the hall, we would go to the end of the hall, and the other two doors there go in the left door to our apartment, go through a short hall and through another door, and then we would have our bedroom. So this is strange to say the least. Plus, who the crap is this on top of us? Is that a succubus or something? What is that thing? I use this on anything? No? No? Okay. I guess not yet, at least. There's something sitting there, but I can't clearly see what it is. Who are you? Can't use it on any of the other stuff either, right? It's a very strange part of the dream. Don't know what any of this stuff is. Okay. We examined this at the beginning of the game. I wonder if there's anything more to see now. Is it different at all? We thought there were a couple of faces here and here. Our hero must be imagining things. I totally don't see anything different in his room. I know, right? It's like, I don't know why you're so worked up, dude. It's fine. This graffiti is missing now. It's no longer there. Lock is broken, can't open it. And then I believe there's a bug on our door. So as we turn around, because I noticed that as I was coming in this direction, so we'll turn around and he'll probably say something, I would guess. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just the bugs from kind of like Amnesia, like the Amnesia games where they do like little bugs visually in the Dark Descent game when he starts to lose his mind. His sanity level is dropped a lot. An unbearable heavy odor is coming from beyond this door. I don't want to enter there. So he doesn't want to use the dream catcher or anything there. Oh, that door. No, that's where we came from. I don't think that's anything strange. Pretty sure that was fine. That's fine still. That'll just go back over there. Go back over here again. Dreamcatcher, here, take it. Uh-oh. We're getting dragged by somebody or something. Probably somebody, I would guess, but that's not good. That man. Who was he? Oh, that was somebody else getting dragged, not us. Okay. Did I... So now we're worried we did something? Snap. Okay. I feel awful. How long have I been sleeping? But after all these things, I'm afraid to look at the clock. No! Not again! This time it's been 4 days. I've been asleep for 4 days. What's the meaning of this? 4 days lost. Jeez. Day 5, time loss. November 17th, 2011. Okay. Ivar's secret place. Okay. Okay, before I do anything else, in case somehow I screw up my game again, let's just do this. Okay. And in going forward, if I save the game again, when I save the game again, it'll be after this slot. What is it? Senior detective? Is that? Yeah. So we are a senior detective, I guess. Okay. I couldn't remember. I knew we were a detective. I just couldn't remember we were a senior detective. Ah. There we go. There's Arthur's call.
Howard, where are you? I've been trying to reach you for days. Are you all right?
Yes, yes. Everything is fine. I've just been a little busy with some personal matters.
Listen, I don't know what you're up to, but just be careful and don't get yourself into anything too deep, all right?
Yes, of course.
By the way, I found the address you asked for. It belongs to Edward Braunbull. You may have heard of him. That old fool who lives in Rowley, the town northeast of Wellsmouth. 200 years ago, there were some major incidents in that town. In the end, the government had to step in. There was chaos. A lot of houses were burned down by some local Puritans.
Why?
Because of some strange hearsay about witchery and other primeval superstitions. At the time, the name of the town was Holston, but after those incidents, the name was changed to Rowley.
Great. Thanks for the information, Arthur.
You're welcome. By the way, what business do you have with Mr. Braunbull? I've heard he doesn't normally get along well with other people. Or are you still investigating that case?
No, just a personal thing. Thanks for the information, Arthur.
Okay then, see you.
Yes, I've heard the stories about this place. It has a small, strange building built long before the mansion itself. Some of the stories say the mansion was built here because of that earlier building. I remember a story from my childhood about how at night the fishermen on the boats out at sea could see lights flashing from the small building, like signals to someone or something watching out there in the darkness. I've always wondered about this place, ever since I was a child.
House Hunter achievement unlocked. Edwin Braunbill, huh? Or Edward Braunbill. So now, Holstone. Yeah. This must be the location of Edward Braunbell's mansion. According to the information Arthur gave me, Holstone was the old name of the town, which is now called Rowley. This is where Edward Braunbell's mansion is. No doubt this must be it. So now probably when we leave our apartment, we'll have that as a new location as well. Windlaps is the old name of the town. Windlaps is a small town, or Wolfspray is the old name. I wonder where this mark is in for the town. Okay. All right. So we probably head to Braunbell's then, I guess. Seems like that's correct. I need to use the WC. Oh. All right. What? What is this stuff? Who prepared this in my bathroom? Some kind of shaving cream or something, I guess? Is there more up here, maybe? Oh. Dude, he is seriously having trouble. Pot containing an unknown substance. It's not mine. I don't know who put it there. So this is obviously a mortar and a pestle. So I was previously in the game, like in my old playthrough, I had at different points mentioned thinking that we might need to mix up herbs to make that Versa mixture. The herbal concoction or whatever. So this might be an important thing that we acquired now. We'll use later, I guess. This is where that note... oh, it may not show up here now. Anyway, that note that I was talking about, the special note about the location of Ivar's place that was in our laundry basket, this is where it was. Anyway, I need to get rid of this thing immediately. Oh, am I going to put it in the toilet then? Is that what we're doing? I guess we're not keeping it. Apparently. Okay. No offense, that's kind of random. Just, why is it here? And then let's immediately flush it. So nobody will be the wiser. Okay. Okay. Well, let's... Yeah, here we go. Edward Braunbell's mansion. New location! New location! Yay! An old mansion in a strange building which was built long before, set in a garden grove. Strange gossip surrounds this place and its long-term inhabitants. Okay. Go forward. I don't see anything close by to examine. And of course we could leave out the gate again. Okay, forward it is, I guess. I think this door leads to the mansion's entrance. I need to find that ancient building which was mentioned in the letter. Oh, so we're going over this way, I guess. Alright. Not seeing anything that stands out that I should click. This is a really big garden. Okay, so just commentary on somebody else's garden randomly. I see. Okay. See, this scene goes down some. We're not even in a cemetery. It looks like it could kind of end up being crypt-like. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, so these crows have been following our character around also. When we first went to Ivar Bergen's cabin, there was a vehicle, it's like a four-door car, parked decently close to the front of that cabin. And there was another one of these on the hood of that car, or the bonnet of that car. So it's interesting that this is here again, like the crows are following us around. I wonder if that's a good gauge for you if you're playing this game, to know you're in the right direction if you keep seeing the crows every so often. I don't know. Okay, let's see what this is. It's not polite to knock on the door so frequently. Oh, I guess I'll just wait. Is there a bell or something instead? Not seeing one. Cannot reach down on this thing right below my arrow. I can't go down any farther. And I also cannot go down any farther here over this, what looks like a door handle or something. Seems no one is at the house. Okay, so if that's true, what am I doing then? Key I found in a jacket in the galleries of the cabin. Doesn't want to let me use that, so I don't think that a key is the answer. Because it didn't even allow me to see an indicator like I could try it. So I don't think I'm using any key there. You're not going to let me go up this way, huh? Okay. What do we do if go back to the garden, maybe? Okay, no, that's everything there. Okay. So we still can't go back over there. Over up to that building there. We cannot go in the garden, so we gotta figure out some way of getting past this door, I guess. Unless I can go over here? No, don't think so. Don't see anything with the railings or anything on the steps or wall that I can use to move in this direction. So I don't think that's going to be a thing for us. Should I try to open the door? I hope it's not locked. Oh, we got inside. Okay. Hero most likely has a double chin that prevents him from looking down enough to see handle on the door. Yeah, that's right. Oh! What is that, a statue in the middle of the room back over there? Or is that actually... That looks like a real... That's got to be a statue or something, right? This is my lucky day, I guess, he says. The front door wasn't locked. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. I don't notice anything over there on the right. Or the left for that matter, at least anything that's close up. So I guess we'll go forward one. Just double check there's nothing up above this or something that maybe I would want to. I'm assuming the arrow here is the same for this, which is go back outside. So let's not do that. Okay, let's go forward one, I guess. Yes, this is creepy. Interesting statue. An African male native performing a ritual. It's the same, okay. Even over here, so this whole screen, I guess. Because I'm this far over and I still am getting. Okay. Kind of club or something. I don't know what that is. Right here. Is that a sex toy? Gross. Beautifully designed. Okay, all of this apparently is the same thing. Just this whole section. Okay, I'm not seeing anything other than his comment on the design, so back out. Don't see anything in this middle area to zoom in on or anything. Okay, this will go up and proceed forward. Let's not do that yet. Cannot open the little cabinet or whatever that is. Up and over or go up. Alright, I think we'll go up this way then. Wait, maybe? Oh, it's not going to let me. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that before. That it wasn't going to do anything. And another room. Interesting. It's interesting paintings. Okay. Piece of paper. There are numbers on it. $287. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that's not going to be helpful. Doing it this way. We'll just need to look at it later if I which I probably will forget if I forget what the numbers are. Okay. Okay, I do think that's it for there. Nothing on that side. It's covered with mud. I can use this. Okay. Okay. I suppose. Did this change at all? No. Okay, I thought the cursor might have changed for a second. While I was wiping my eye. Worried sick about his sick mistress or something? Sick wife, whatever she is to him. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I guess. Proceed forward. Fine. Maybe. What was that? I think this floor is hollow. Do we have something to use to pry it up? Wouldn't think so. Not right now. Try. No. Oh, there's this. What is this? Oh, move that. And the carpet. Aha! Oh! What a lovely place we've discovered. My goodness. My freaking goodness. Okay, so that, this. Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. Let's do this here. Okay. Will you go down? Yes. Let's go down into the breach. Don't see anything at this point to grab or examine. Let's keep going. Okay. I think the extra screens are probably to give us a sense of the depth, how far down this is from what was up above. A dead rat. Okay, that's the same. Maybe we'll do something with the dead rat at some point. Possibly. Hard to say. Don't see the game wanting me to use anything on that side. Okay. This could be like booby trapped and stuff too, so this might be very bad, depending. Lock is broken. I can't open it. It's locked. Okay. Ugh. Some of this stuff, like this darkened area here, makes me think I should be able to interact with it, but it's not letting me. So I guess we move forward again. Key? Is that a watch? That might be somebody's watch, like wristwatch. Hard to say. No. A seal piece. Okay. Okay. I wonder if that seal piece ties to the cemetery, where previously we had nothing, no knowledge about what to do to enter that door of Samuel Poor's tomb, nor any kind of items or anything to use. What was that, he asked? It was a blur effect, my friend. I answered. Very nice. I like it. I like it, Silo. Okay. All right. Yep. That's locked as well. Ah, we unlocked it with a key. Very nice. Okay, less nice now that we've gone beyond the door. I am not sure I really am a big fan of this room. This does not look creepy at all. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know if we can stay in here very long. Fortunately, my save game isn't too far back, so if I get in trouble, just reload, but... Pretty smoky for sure. Can't do anything with either of these. Sarcophagi adorn the walls. What is the meaning of this? Guess that's it. Just this. Everything else is back out or nothing. No drawers to open or doors to anything. Okay. Do these, I guess. One, two, three, four, five. Another insect, because we're going insane. Fantastic. Okay. Strange metallic object I found in the palanquin. We also took these discs. One of the discs I found in the strange palanquin, it has, this one has a symbol, looks like a half-darkened sun on it. Looks like a sun. The strange eye symbol that signifies the cabin. Symbol looks like a human body. Symbol looks like two human bodies. Interesting. So what if I do this? No. This is what I want, actually. Eye with the eye. No, maybe not. Okay. Okay. Well, let's walk out here. I did not go up this far away. I wasn't sure I could go through before, so might be something useful this way. It looks like there's a puzzle of some kind, I think. Maybe. I'm not seeing a way to manipulate it, though. Need to try something else. Just try all of them while I'm here. No. This won't work. Okay. Try something else. And try something else. Okay, so none of those discs. What is... There's no place for this key here. There we go. So one of those, we just need to find the other pieces. Alright. Wonder where we're going to get that. Okay. I'll keep going for now. Oh, whoops. Not what I meant. I thought I was angled a little bit farther. So once again, we have the giant guy, like their leader or whatever, and all these guys are paying obeisance to him. They look realistic. Sinisterly watching and waiting for something to happen. That is unsettling. A bit. Yep. Strange symbol. Okay. Try the discs again, I suppose. It's not even giving me a highlight area. I feel like these are probably all incorrect, but let's just do all the discs just to be thorough. Yep, no. Yeah. Nothing. Okay. If it was me in a creepy place like this with an eye metal, I would use the metal as a monocle. It's not a bad idea, honestly. Oh, let's don't think I can, but let's see if we can combine any of these in the panel here. Maybe something else. Do all of them together. 5. No. Okay. So that doesn't do anything for us right now, at least. It'll be used presumably like a key or something later, I would guess. So not those. What else do we have? Don't think so. Yeah, no. Okay. I feel like there should be something more here, but maybe not. Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's like when we get into Samuel Poor's tomb, we maybe find another piece there that we could add to this that we have right now, for example. Maybe. What is... It's just some of the bas relief behind him or whatever it is. Okay. Got from there something. It's locked. The rat might be here to, like, as an indicator of the type of poisonous fumes or whatever that are in this area. Maybe. Huh. Okay. I was going to say there should be more than just that area that went down. It's too dirty, cannot see through, or can't see through it, yeah. This reminds me of scratches when you ascend that staircase. Interesting. I mean, it's a spiral staircase, right? It's not like there are a bunch of buildings that have the same style. Oh wait, yeah, there are. Whoops, actually, there's nothing to the side though here, right? Yeah, no, just that, and he'll say it's too dirty. Yeah, okay, fine, fine. It's not that huge of a deal. I was kind of hoping there'd be a little more description. There'd be more descriptive. What? There'd be more description coming up the stairs, but apparently he didn't have anything to say. Boring trip up spiral staircase, I suppose. And then up into an attic. In some ways, this is similar to Ivar Bergen's place. This tower room is really fascinating. Strange statue. Okay, so this whole thing, I guess, is the same statue. That's going back down. Don't want to do that right now. Oh, what is this? Composition for classical guitar. Composer's name is not legible. A half-empty bottle. I can't tell what's inside. Very familiar looking mask. Very old magazine. Can't even read the date on it. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I like that specular light effect. That's awesome. That was impressive. A lot of games of this style, you wouldn't assume that they would have something like that. It's pretty cool. Well done. Very, very well done. Letters over there. So the trapdoor's out, so something like this would not be a door out of this room, right? It would just be, in this case, you could tell it's kind of like a chest of drawers or something. Speaking of chest, let's go here. Okay, what makes one wonder what an individual had in mind who decided to have a crypt with worshipping Crocodile Man statues. I know. It's just like, why? What? Nope, that's not what I want. The other one that we picked up. This one. Yeah, here. 287. Okay. Two, 8, 7. Boop. Chest is unlocked. Inside we find, ooh, more of the pieces. 2 of them. So I don't know if we have a total of 3 or if it's in quarters, and so we need 1 more. I'm not sure. Children of Dis. Children of Dis, and there are children of that. Both are the children of the whole team. Children of Dis were one of the most important cults which were hidden in the darkness of the medieval world. Accurate information about this cult is not available because of its esotericism, use of special initiation rites, and, except for some petroglyphs, the absence of any written texts left behind by its followers. Nothing particularly interesting. More important cults hidden in the darkness of the world. I don't think it's any of that, but let's do that just in case. Yeah, okay. Special initiation rites. Okay, so maybe petroglyphs? Or maybe the absence of written texts. Maybe not, neither of them, right? It's hard to say for not having seen this stuff before. Okay. Even though its origins are not clear, it is thought to be an altered form of an older religious system. Because of the prevalence of an eye-like symbol, which is thought to be the coat of arms of the cult, it is believed that the cult once had a large following. According to this book, children of Dis used an eye-like symbol. This sounds familiar. Children of Dis symbol, okay. In 1752, by dint of the French archaeologist Armand René, information about the children of Dis became widespread. René asserted that the cult worshipped a chthonic deity. Chthonic as in Cthulhu, as in this is Lovecraftian, right? Okay, worshipped a chthonic deity, and this deity, as the name of the cult affirms, was the ancient Roman god Dis Pater. The objects and the petroglyphs he found in his excavations supported this idea, and his research is still widely accepted today. Okay. Let's try his, maybe the year, and then maybe the name. Amarene. Nope, okay. Today, in light of some relics which were found in the archaeological excavations made at the foot of Northwood Mountain and in some natural caves nearby, it was discovered. Okay, archaeological excavations, maybe? Probably not. Yeah, no, okay. It was discovered that the cult had used hallucinogens in their forms of worship, thus resembling the Eleusinian mysteries. Okay. Which is more of the general hallucination talk, I guess. In most of the dig sites, carved copper and wooden bowls were discovered. In the caves, colorful petroglyphs depicted some kind of festival or religious rites. These petroglyphs generally depict a group of human figures who carry bowls, dancing or playing some primeval wooden or cattle horn shaped musical instruments. In Northwood Mountain, similar tunnels have been found in some caves, which are part of an amazingly complex cave system. And these are now under protection for further archaeological examination. Even though no original texts have been found which describe the religious traditions and lifestyles in the notes of some authorities, travelers and clergymen. Oh, sorry. Let me read that again. I read it poorly. Even though no original texts have been found which describe the religious traditions and lifestyles in the notes of some authorities, travelers, and clergymen, some items have been detected which mention the children of Dis. Although we cannot be sure about the disparate points of view of these writings, they are mentioned here in order to compare them with the archaeological discoveries at hand. When we examine the writings, we can see that the focus was on religious thoughts and practices of the cult. Okay, let's see. Playing some primeval wooden or cattle horn-shaped musical instruments, kind of like the didgeridoo that we played in one of our dreams before. The instrument mentioned here is quite similar to the one I saw in my nightmare. Yeah, see? How is it possible? How can I see such a thing in my dreams? What is happening to me? Is something different, or something affecting my subconscious? Okay. Some caves which are part of an amazingly complex cave system and are now under protection for further archaeological examination. Okay. Even though no original texts have been found which describe the religious traditions, let's see. Some items have been detected which mention the children of Dis. Probably nothing useful for us right now with that. No, okay. Okay, I'm not interested in the petroglyphs either. Okay. I think that's it on these pages. What was the sentence again? Let's see. Oh, for some, the cult was merely a crowd of people who were cursed witches. And for others, it was a group of anarchists who were against the accepted order and way of life. I was just thinking this cursed witches kind of ties into that book in our apartment that discusses the 9 kids of the village, and 6 of them are dead, so there are 3 left alive that were being pursued or were cursed by that witch. Why call the god Dispater? I checked and the name seems to be a synonym for Pluto, god of underworld and wealth. Should have known Mouse was behind it all. That's funny. Yeah, calling him Dispater is probably... It's probably kind of like... How would you say it? Like, okay, so in Christianity, right, you could say there's God. You can call him Jesus Christ. You can call him the Father, right? You can call him the Almighty. You can call him what, like in the Old Testament they mention Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, right? There are a lot of names for God. So I would assume Dispater is probably just another name that was used, like maybe a title or something for the god Pluto. That's what I would guess. It can be understood quite clearly that for both, the Children of Dis was an element of excessive fear. From time to time, the cult had to overcome great attempts to destroy it, including mobilization of military forces. But even these attempts were not enough to efface the strong religious group. See, this is interesting to me, this game, right? Because it's supposed to be like where all this stuff in the game itself is happening is supposed to be somewhere in England, right? Based on the voices, based on some of the things they say. But mobilization with a Z here, or a Z if you're British, or whatever, or Australian or something. But mobilization here, or Canadian anyway, the Z here, that's an American spelling of mobilization. The British, and I think even Canadian spelling, would be mobilization with an S, not a Z. So I don't know if this is just an error or if I'm not understanding where this is supposed to take place. Anyway, so they were not enough to face this strong religious group. Only a few writings detail the notorious religious tradition and practices of the Children of Dis. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to underline in here. I tried the witches. Probably not group of anarchists anyway. I'll try that too, but I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Some of these writings are just partial observations, which are made from faraway locations, or simply accounts recorded from the narrations of third persons. One particular handwritten text dates back to the 16th century, gives us exciting information. This handwritten account, which was probably written by a clergyman, describes a secretly observed rite that he witnessed. The text outlines the behavior of a group of 25 people who were gathered around a smoking dig in a deep cave during a moonless night. After the group had repeated for a while some sentences in a monotonous tone, meaningless to the observer, they ate some kind of mixture which was prepared by mixing some unknown substances, and then started a wild ritualistic dance to the accompaniment of unseen drums. After a while, everybody behaved as though they were drunk, and some of them tried to catch some unseen objects while others screamed horribly. This description is accepted as proof of the use of hallucinogenic substances in those unnamed festivals or rituals. This is for that Versailles stuff, I'm assuming. But I don't know if we're going to get anything off of this clue. Yeah, no. Okay. But I'm pretty sure this is that Versailles that we've been seeing elsewhere, like at Clark Field's residence. Okay. After these observations, is related that the drums were silenced and the group started to monotonously play some musical instruments similar to the ones which were found in the archaeological excavations. Probably not a second musical clue, but just in case, let's see if this does anything. Yeah, no, okay. Then the observer wrote that he could no longer be sure about what he had seen. From within the darkness of that continuously smoking dig, he wrote about something he could not describe, something which had made him think that the darkness of the primeval cave might have tricked his eyes. A thing, a black, reptile-like silhouette, hit the stone ceiling of the cave and caused frightful noises and tremblings. Okay. After that, he wrote that he had not waited to see what would happen next, but got away from that place as quickly as he could. Even though there are no similar examples to compare with this text, in order to verify to what extent the observer's tale is true, it is accepted as a valid proof, because there are similarities between the archaeological findings, petroglyphs, bowls, and musical instruments, and what has been written. Did we really underline nothing on the third and fourth pages, though? I feel like that's a lot of text for not writing anything down. Uh... Hmm. Well, there might not be more, there might be more, and we just can't get it right now. I'm not sure. Although I don't know if we're going to be coming back here. If we have to only be here when nobody's home, who knows when that'll be. Let's move on for now, at least. They have some of the most, like, aggressive art here, like in this game. All right, what is this? My old friend, I'm currently at a train station, and will be arriving at my next destination in a few hours. It is a village located in the forest. I've heard a lot about it. After this, I intend to visit some Oceanian countries. More importantly, I found some wooden sculptures, which are also described by Wolfgang Schneider. Interesting. When Lothnolder went to Africa, he brought some wooden sculptures with him, which are described by Wolfgang Schneider in the texts. That may or may not be useful. No, okay. In the text I acquired before starting this journey. In my opinion, this authenticates his notorious writings. I'm sure that all those sculptures. I don't think so, but in case that's like, oh, we should find more writings or something. No, okay. I'm sure that all those sculptures have compartments in them. They have some sort of cover that I'm unable to open or remove. Schneider's text also mentions that these were used to store some objects that are needed for preparing a particular mixture. Okay. I feel really tired and want to take a nap before starting to work on texts again. I feel really tired. We're getting those symptoms. Is this going to make him go, huh? Nope, I guess not. Okay. Did I mention to you how confusing they are? Anyway, I'll tell you more in my next letter. Till then, take care, Lothnolder. Trying to see if there's anything else that I want to try underlining. I don't think so. Yep, I think that's it for the letter there. So we can zoom in there, maybe look through that telescope, see if there's anything else in the room before we do that, though. Anything else that the room will let us see, that is. Nothing at the mirror. I guess that's... What is... That was that one. So what is this one? Oh, another one. Okay. Dear Mr. Blondbell, I plan to travel abroad shortly and will probably be away for a long time. I have to visit some specific places and investigate the suppositions that I reached recently. This is extremely important to me. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time right now to explain the exact reasons for these travels abroad. I know very well that an intellectual person like yourself will very quickly understand that the reason is related to the topics that I mentioned to you a few weeks ago. You understand the confusion that I feel. I cannot explain the shock I felt when I saw that particular symbol on the wet stone walls of the ancient ruin that I examined during my last case. Okay. Didn't like that. Symbols that I see for lengthy periods of time during my dark nightmares. Or the symbol that I see. Okay. Parchment that I illegally obtained 2 weeks ago is the most important factor in my decision to travel. This parchment, which was apparently written by Wolfgang Schneider himself, includes detailed information about his notorious and shocking ideas, which he disseminated in other works. Some parts of this very confusing document are particularly important to me. The places I plan to visit include some African and Oceanian countries. However, I cannot explain more than that, because even I am not sure of my destination. I know that I will have to make decisions based upon some faint clues. Okay. I apologize for this unfortunate, uninformative, and rushed letter. I will write to you often during my travels. Take care, Loathnolder. Okay, there probably should be something on here that I underlined. Let's see what I may have missed. Plan to travel abroad shortly. We'll be away for a long time. Visit some specific places, but he doesn't even know. Ugh. According to this letter, so we're not going to nail anything down here. Know very well, blah, blah, blah. Quickly understand the reasons related to topics I mentioned. Okay. I can explain shock. Examined during the last case the symbol that I see with periods of time during my darkest nightmares. It's parchment, maybe? Some shocking ideas. Disseminated in other works. Some parts of this very confusing document are particularly important to me. Okay. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything in here that really jumps out at me to underline it. There are a couple things I tried. They're not staying. He just says nothing interesting. So maybe there is nothing for this. Maybe it's just an interesting thing to read. I am not sure. Oh, that's that again? I was thinking this might have been, yeah, this clock or whatever this is behind, but I guess that's all the letter. All of that is the letter, so. That's the painting, I'm assuming. I don't think that, I mean, it's where the painting hitbox should be anyway, but. Okay. A telescope pointing towards the heavens. Oh, that's it. All of that, like trying to make sure I saw everything else first, and then it just, it's a telescope. Oh, that's fantastic. Sunlight gives a false sense of security. Okay, I do think, let's do this, and let's see if we can combine these pieces. That doesn't make sense. So I guess we just have to put them on that disc thing or later or whatever. Oh, you know what? I wonder if maybe we combine them on here as well. Because this has 3 arms, which could support those potentially. Can't think of anything. Okay. I guess not. This way, at least. I don't think there's anything else in here. Let's leave for now. Descending, descending, descending. Out the door. Let's try this again and see if we can combine those things. Oh, whoops. I meant over here. There we go. Down. Okay. This way. This way. This way. This way. This. No, not that way. Was it the left side or the right side? I feel like it was. I went down the right side first. I think it's this one, and then further down has the. I need to get in there. Okay, let me save this here. Yep. Okay. Oh, this isn't where that is? I seem to have forgotten then. I thought we had a puzzle in here. Did I already solve? I don't remember. I'm getting which puzzles are where confused, I think. Okay, let's go back out here then. Maybe it's the left side? I don't even remember. Oh, well... okay, well, let's go down here. I still think this is probably wrong. Oh, no, this might be okay. Yeah, I think this is actually okay. Okay, we want this here. And this here. And this. There we go. Oh. So just take it away. Okay, so that's fine. Do I now put this on there? Maybe. There we go. Does that just go one time around? 1, 2, 3. I wonder which way I want it, though. No, okay. Take all the pieces away if you do that. So obviously we've not, or obviously it's not the type of thing where you do it, then walk away and see if something has happened. You probably will get a clear indication, like a clicking or something, if this actually works. More to add to it. I don't think these apply here. Okay. I don't know what orientation we want this, for example. Should it be up and down? Should it be left and right? I'm not sure what they are wanting for that. This one's open. Like it broke or something at some point? I'm not sure. I don't even know. Let's see. That's gonna go there. So actually clicking this just rotates it again. I clearly don't know. No place for the key here. Yeah. Yeah. What do I need maybe glue or something to keep those together? I'm not even sure. So if I do this, this is probably nothing, right? I'm assuming this does not do anything for me. Either this. Yeah, no, okay, fine. Yeah, I actually did not expect that to work. Or this. Yeah, nope. Yeah, so these are completely and entirely unrelated, I believe, to the current puzzle. They're for something else. I like symbol. Lithnoder went to Africa, he brought some wooden sculptures back with him, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, this was the note about the police friends that we had missed before. Seems they have a friend within the police department. Now I understand why Clark told his brother not to go to the police regarding the matter. Yeah, at the very beginning, we learned that Clark said, do not go to the police with this. I had thought maybe he was just paranoid or something, but apparently not. Well, packet. I don't know if we get anything from the clues we have right now. Okay. Well, obviously we need to use this at some point. Let me just save it here so I'll be reminded to try to use it there next time. I think that, though, that this is where we're going to leave it today. Yeah. All right. Well, that was good. I'm glad you stopped by, Siloel. Much appreciated. That was fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Let me get rid of this. Yep. All right. So we did not get around to Simulacrum, but I figured I'd put off this long enough, the Darkness Within, that it was good. It would be good to get it done. And also, I had been, while I was visiting my dad, I had been breaking up past streams from Simulacrum and uploading them. So it's not like there's not been any Simulacrum content. Plus, this makes sure that I can be all caught up for that by next Saturday. Okay, so now that we're where we are, next, 6 days from now, we'll do Darkness Within again. And then the plan is 7 days from now, or 6.5 days from now, we'll do more. Well, either Outlast will continue, or else we'll do Ascension, one of the two. And then a week from now, or just a little bit less than a week from now, right, a few hours ago, we will do Simulacrum again. So we'll be back on the normal streaming schedule at that point. I will not be sick, hopefully, again. I wasn't this weekend, so that'd be weird if I suddenly was again, but we'll see. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Siloel, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks, Monmouth, for stopping by as well. I will talk to you guys in the next streams, on Discord, on other videos, or wherever else you find me. Till next time, peace!
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.